High-stakes talks underway in Oman as we speak, as President Trump extends an opportunity for Iran to negotiate over its nuclear program, but warning the Islamic Republic to negotiate a new nuclear deal or else potentially face military action. Foreign correspondent Alex Salvi is live in Muscat with the very latest. Alex, what do you have for us?
Yeah, Tom, those talks officially beginning last hour, and the consequences for the entire region really couldn't be higher as these two sides meet in what's really a significant moment for U.S. foreign policy. Now, White House envoy Steve Witkoff leading the delegation for the United States and coming just one day after he made a surprise trip to St. Petersburg, meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin for their third meeting so far. We are still waiting for details on exactly what was discussed there, but Witkoff really building an impressive resume going into these upcoming negotiations. As we know, he advanced a ceasefire agreement between Russia and Ukraine. He reached a hostages deal between Israel and Hamas, and now he turns his attention to Iran. Now, the Tehran's foreign minister just last hour giving us some details saying that these talks are indirect. The United States and Iranian team are seated in different rooms. This is negotiated by Oman's foreign minister. Of course, all of that coming against the wishes of President Trump, who insisted that these talks should be direct. And on Friday, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt really laying out what exactly the president is looking to get from these talks and what could happen if no deal is reached.
His ultimate goal and the ultimate objective is to ensure that Iran can never obtain a nuclear weapon. But he's made it very clear to the Iranians, and his national security team will as well, that all options are on the table, and Iran has a choice to make. You can agree to President Trump's demand, or there will be all hell to pay. And that's how the president feels. He feels very strongly about it.
Now, Iran's foreign minister arriving in Oman this morning saying that he's willing to give these talks a genuine chance. But, Tom, the clock is ticking. Of course, President Trump just weeks ago gave Tehran a 2-month deadline saying that they need to reach new terms of a nuclear agreement or else face military action carried out by the United States and Israel, saying that possibility is certainly on the table.
Alex, you follow this. You're our foreign correspondent. You talk to a lot of people who are in the region, also across Europe. Do you get the sense that the administration really thinks that some breakthrough could happen here, or are they trying to check a box as they assess what their options are for how to deal with Iran as the war in Israel moves forward, as its proxies continue to wreak havoc across the region?
Well, of course, this whole situation really did amplify after the October 7th attack. Israel blames the different terror groups in the region on Iran for being their backer. So when we look at all that together, I think there's an added degree of pressure against Tehran at this moment. And President Trump, by the way, he has not really been very wishy-washy when it comes to taking action against Iran. He pulled out of the Obama-era JCPOA. He took a drone strike, killing a top Iranian commander, Qasem Soleimani, all during his first term. This is something that he's talked about for the better part of 4 years coming into his second term here in office. And I will just say that the action that's being taken against the Houthis, it's not just exactly what is happening in Yemen, which, by the way, is just 600 miles away from where these talks are taking place right now. It's also sending a message to Iran. The massive buildup of military assets across the region is really sending a message to the Islamic Republic that the United States has the capabilities of really launching an attack anywhere across the Middle East, Tom.
All right, so the talks are underway indirectly at this time. Alex, you're going to keep an eye on this throughout the course of the program. If anything breaks, we'll bring you back. Thank you so much. Alex Salvi in Oman.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.